Hi guys, Katyoparty here for Art Out with Your Heart Out. I am thinking I'm going to try to finish this painting today. I just have a little bit left to go, and I've been procrastinating so much. I'm not sure why. I stopped working on this excuse me, a while back because I was shifted into like Christmas holiday season and making stuff for that. And then I just keep looking at this, moving it around, and I don't know. It's just really, I'm having a mental block on finishing it. The part that I need to finish, at least in my mind right now, is around in here. What I did was I took an acrylic pour gone bad, which, happens. And I loved the colors and stuff, but I just didn't like the result. So then I took some of the drippings and the puddles that were left on the freezer paper. I usually do my pours over freezer paper, the shiny side, so when I am done, I can use those drips and puddles and that sort of thing for other projects, because a lot of times there's some really pretty things contained in those. So what I did was I started cutting out, well, here I actually have some left in here. My little tin over here. I started cutting out, well, I pulled up, this is some super cool silks, gold, but here are some of the pieces that are left from the puddles and drips from the pour. Okay, let me move this aside. So what I did was, when I looked at the patterns in these puddles, and a lot of times the backs are really pretty and very different as well, so you have your choice. But what I did was I started looking at my pieces, and I could see like petal designs, or I don't know, I could see things in them. So I started cutting, tearing, and Mod Podge, actually not Mod Podge, gel medium. I started using that to put down the patterns, and then I started seeing like flower petals, and then there was a bee. I used some modeling paste and did a stencil of some leaves at the bottom. So so that's how that progressed. And then some of the drips, like you can see, there's a few here. They're overlapping. There's one, because I did a few pours on the same paper. And so there's some that are layered upon layered. Let me see if I can find one. In this one, like if you look at the back, you can see another pour, the drips from another pour that are throughout these. And then this went on top. So so there's that. But anyway, as I started looking at it, I started seeing like flower petals and that sort of thing. And so what I did was I started with a pen, because I wanted it to look sort of like stitching. I used some gold Signo, my Signo Uniball white, different things. I started putting some of the drops down and then highlighting them with pens, but I really did not like the way this turned out here, so I kind of started over with the pieces I had left, and I had to cover what was there, so I kind of did something like this. And so now I'm at the point where I need to redefine the petals and just finish, and then I'll give it a coat of gloss varnish. What is it? Yeah, Nude Gloss Medium. I don't know what I've done with it. It's in here somewhere. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, this is it. I did grab it first. This Gloss Medium and Varnish. What I do usually is I'll do a coat of this, and depending on the water solubility of what I put on there, you know, sometimes you just have to, you get one shot to go over it. If you start messing with it a lot, it will, you know, reactivate your paint or ink or whatever. And then I like to take and spray it, take it outside and spray it with some of this gloss UV resistant clear Krylon. And for me, the combo, I like that. Some people may not like the gloss finish, but I do, so that's my personal taste. Anyway, so my goal today is to finish these little areas and then move on to sealing it, and then we'll see about sending it to its new home, wherever that may be. So anyway, I am going to pause this for a minute, and then I will be back.